Hey guys, Oldbess here. Alright, so let's talk about our pre 7.0 Legion Gold Guide for World of Warcraft. So I wanted to talk about 5 different things that you guys can start stockpiling for Legion to make a lot of money. So obviously this is my own personal opinion, but I think a lot of these items you're going to make a lot of money once Legion hits. Alright, so the whole idea with this is that we had a large amount of people obviously that left during Warlords of Draenor. And we're probably going to have a large amount of people that come back during Legion. So the idea with this is that right now, there are items on the auction house that are just flooded. You know, everybody has these items, and they're just plummeting in price. But the thing is once Legion hits, there's going to be a large amount of people that do not have these items, and will be wanting to buy these items. And so if you buy them now and then resell them in Legion, you're going to make a lot of money. So that's the whole idea. So first off, I'm going to first focus on the garrison. So again, in Legion, there's probably going to be hopefully a lot fewer people in their garrison during Legion. And there's a good chance Blizzard's probably going to nerf the gold missions as well. People are going to just be into the Legion, Legion content. They won't be visiting their garrison as much, and so it's a whole supply and demand thing. With fewer people doing garrison missions, there's going to be a lot less of these items. So let's go over the items I'm going to be focusing on today. So the first one is the Coalfist Gronnling. So this is a mount. It's a reskin of Poundfist. It's a really cool looking mount. It's a really cool looking mount. So obviously most people have this already, but like I said, once people come back for Legion, a lot of people are going to be wanting this, and that's the whole supply and demand thing. So right now it's looking at servers. The cheapest is 700 gold on servers, and the most expensive is 8,000. That's really cheap for a mount. So for me personally, I've been buying them, about 2,000 to 3,000 gold each, and then once Legion hits, I'll just turn around and sell them. Just an example, when this mount first was released, I sold mine for 70,000 gold. So, there's a really good gold potential with this. It's a cool looking mount, and that's really cheap for a mount. So I'd highly recommend starting to stockpile those. Another garrison one, all these are from garrison rare missions that periodically will spawn at your garrison mission table. So the next one is the Cinder Pup, and this is a pet. And I looked at the prices of this one, and right now the cheapest on the servers is 4 gold, and the most expensive is 1,000. So they're really cheap. In the video here, I bought them for 40 to 50 gold each. That is so cheap. And they're a rare, rare pet. So again, a lot of people have this right now, but once Legion hits, there's going to be a lot of people that don't. So this is something you can buy now and sell later. Alright, and another one is the Void Shrouded Satchel. And so this item contains a trinket. It's a really powerful trinket, and it just does this AoE ability on the ground, and it's just very overpowered. Again, a lot of people have this, but again, a lot of people will be wanting this a lot in Legion. And the thing with this item is you cannot actually put it on the auction house, but you can sell it to other players, so you have to just open up a trade window. Typically, I see these selling for about 1,000 to 2,000 gold right now, which is really cheap. So that's just another item I'd recommend stockpiling on. All right, and then another thing is the Hexweave bags. So I was looking at prices. The cheapest right now on the servers is 500 gold, and the most expensive is 2,000. That is really cheap for a 30-slot bag, an epic 30-slot bag. And again, fewer people will be in the garrison, doing these dailies or getting the materials to make these bags, and so these will probably go up in price. And also with the level 100 boost now, all those characters will be getting the Ember Silk bags, and so they'll probably be wanting an upgrade, which would be the Hexweave bag. And also a lot of people coming into Legion are going to be wanting to get some nice bags, so that's another item that you can buy now and then sell later. All right, and then the final thing I wanted to talk about is Transmog Farming. So if you guys want to, I've been meaning to make a Trade Skill Master and Loot Appraiser video about how to properly transmog farm. So I did in my last stream on Friday. I stream every Fridays on Twitch if you guys want to join me at midnight my time. But on my last video, I'll have a link here, but about 2 hours into the video, I headed over to Wailing Caverns and I explained in pretty good detail the whole how Transmog works, how Trade Skill Master works, how to set it up. So if you guys want just something temporary right now to check it out of how to set it up, you can go check out my Twitch video, but eventually I will have something substantial up. So the whole idea of the Transmog is that Blizzard announced that they will be having a Transmog tab, just like, you know, the toys, the toys tab or the heirlooms tab right now. And so once you pick up a Transmog piece, you will never have to get that again. It's going to save it into this Transmog UI and you can just use it at any time. So the idea is, you know, right before Legion and also at the beginning of Legion, a lot of these Transmog pieces are going to be going for quite a bit. And there was a great post on WoW Economy on Reddit. And this guy, he lists all of because you can also do the shirts as well. You can Transmog shirts now. And so he lists all of the different shirts that are available. A lot of these are actually pretty rare. And so this is another thing that people or collectors are going to be wanting. So I would highly recommend, I'm going to have, you know, a link to that as well if you guys want to check out that. Also, in general, I'd recommend just subscribing to the Reddit WoW Economy in general because they have a lot of good information if you're into gold making. So but yeah, and also guys, I just wanted to have a shout out to my sponsor for my channel, Yaktronics. And I'm really excited because he mentioned just a few days ago that they almost have the mouse design complete for my channel. And so a lot of you guys, if you guys want to head over there, I'm going to have a link in the description. If you guys want to head over there, you guys can check out my mouse. It probably will be up fairly soon. Well guys, that's it. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps greatly. And we'll see you next video. Thanks, guys.